Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World 2. Back again to look at another line, and one that we've done previously. This time we're going to take a couple of 4-line runs on the London Underground Bakerloo Line. Over the last few weeks we've gone through all of the routes, so I've now covered content on every single route currently available for Train Sim World 2. For those watching on the YouTubes, soon to be coming Train Sim World 3. As soon as I'm able to bring you content on that, of course, I will do. So check out the links in the doobly-doo below. One's where you can watch me live on the Twitchy 6 days a week, doing all sorts of things, including every Saturday, some Train Sim World 2/3. Other Train Sim content is I do some Train Sim Classic on a Wednesday, but also some other things. So do check out the Twitchy page, link below. There'll also be a link down there. It's my Discord server as well. So yes, going to do a route in the 72 stock and a route in the 38 stock on this London Underground. And good afternoon, morning, whatever time of the day it is to Cryptic. We'll do the training because basically I've forgotten how to drive the trains. So we'll do the training again. We've got the 72 stock introduction, and then we've got the 1938 stock introduction. I'll do it differently for this one. I'll do the 72 stock introduction, then I'll do a route in the 72 stock, then I'll do the 38 stock introduction, and then I'll do a route in the 38 stock, mainly because I'm probably likely to forget between the two what the differences are. So that's what we do. We jump straight in. Firstly, then, with the 72 stock introduction/train training, because that's what we're doing.
Welcome to your first day on the Bakerloo Line of the London Underground. Here you will be taken through a brief introduction on operating the 1972 tube stock that operate on this line. During this session, you'll be taken through the startup procedure, critical driving controls, and passenger operations at several stations. Head over to the indicated train and climb aboard to get started.
Hi, Lady Lisa, by the way. Almost 9 p.m. Oh, where you are, I'm guessing. Well, good morning still just for me. Right, let's wander. I'm guessing we get on this one here then. Should we close the door?
Take a seat in the driver's position.
Hang on, I'm closing the door.
This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Hang on, I was closing the door. Hang on, I'm closing the door again. That's some fabric. Let's open the window. Can we open the window? Can we open the window? Is there a window we can open? Let's sit down first. I can open the window.
The control switch activates the train for operation.
Yes, we can. Sorry, what? What did you say? Control switch. Where's that? Down there? What are we doing down there? Okay. Oh, on. Probably help, wouldn't it? Rather than leave it turned off. There we go.
The direction selector determines the direction of travel.
Useful. Okay. And select the direction selector to enter. Auto, forward, no, auto, off, no, auto, forward, enter. There we go.
This train features a combined power brake handle. Set this as indicated to begin the startup procedure. Set the brakes as indicated.
Set the traction brake control to... Oh, hang on. Hang on. There we go. That took longer than it should. Set the traction brake control to Rio 1 hold. Hang on, not that one. That one.
Train is now ready to depart.
Ready?
Set the direction selector and apply power to begin moving.
So forward, I'm guessing. Go to shunt. No, that's off and release. Hang on, we've got to go backwards. Hang on. Shunt. Use the traction brake control to apply more power. We're not going anywhere. Why are we not going anywhere? What's happening? You forgot to tell me something again, didn't you? What did you forget to tell me? What haven't I done? Is there something down here I haven't done? Is that all on down there? Control key is in. It's definitely not doing the moving thing. That's in the forwards, isn't it? That's in the forwards. That's in the thing. Yeah, we definitely have none of the... Set the brake. I've just done all that, though. There's a switch next to the control key. Well, yeah, I thought I did that. Control switch is on. No, it's on. Hi, SimHub. Right. So now to go all the way to off and release. And then it was into... Oh. Shunt. Nothing. Some sort of vigilance device. Oh, there's a whistle. It does not appear to be... I've opened the window. Is that going to stop me? Surely that... It does. Okay. Why? Why?
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce component stress and maintenance requirements.
Why would opening the window stop the train moving?
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
Okay, we'll try and do that. I was testing the brakes just to make sure they worked, and then the brakes did the brake thing. Like, they seem to work. Brakes seem to work. It's good. Brakes work. There we go.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Yeah, everything's safe. It's fine. I can't. Where am I? Yeah, it's fine. Can I open the window now? Maybe it's a safety thing. What, not being able to open the window? Lock
It's
the
time
doors.
to get going. Set the doors to locked.
We can do that.
The train is now ready to depart. The next station on the line is Kilburn Park.
It doesn't like it,
where
does
we will
it?
perform a passenger stop.
Hang on. Yeah, it won't let you open the window. It's like, no, you're not opening the window. Right, we're off to... Well, it's in the driver's thing. What's the point of giving me a window then if I'm not allowed to open it? I want to open my window. I want to get the breeze in. It's hot out there. Don't you realise this? Right, Kilburn Park we got to stop at. Never underestimate human stupidity. That's true. That's definitely true. So yeah, we'll do a training, and then we'll do a 4-line run in the 72 stock, and then we'll do the training, and then we'll do a 4-line.
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable and safe stop.
We'll do a 4-line run in the 38 stock then. That's a name. Hello. Right, in we come into, where are we? Kilburn Park. Definitely takes some getting used to. If you can find the drop light interlock, you can open the window. It's only for the audio that I like to have the window open. It's not for any other... I don't know if it might let me... Well, look, we do a 4-line run, see if we can find it.
Take a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Yeah, looks good. Unlock right. Yeah, I tried to set one up using the 484, but I couldn't seem to do it. So I wanted to use the 484 on this, but I couldn't. I didn't. My inability shone through. So I'm not doing that. I'm doing the 72 stock and the 38 stock.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
That's a beepy noise.
Proceed to the next stop at Maida Vale unguided this time.
Oh God,
See
really?
how you get on.
Really? You're trusting me? Nope. I wouldn't trust me. Right, Maida Vale. Yeah, it's quite fun doing different wrong trains on the wrong thing. I have to do a bit more of that, I think. Okay, Maida Vale is approaching. Where we're approaching slowly, very, very slowly. Who's the Maida Vale? Someone's Maida Vale, literally. I'd be causing all sorts of congestion now, wouldn't I, on the tube line? I'd get the sack by the time I get to my second station for driving too slowly. Right, you cannot do that. You're driving too much with the slowliness. Oh, hang on, I overbraked there. Can we open the... Oh, door's disabled. So we've got to find this the thing then to so it means I can open my window. Alright, stop there. Make sure everything's... Yeah, that looks good. So there's going to be a switchy thing here somewhere, isn't there, then, that's going to stop me doing the... Ah, drop light interlock. Is that what I want?
Good work. That concludes all of the basics of operating this train.
Or is it something over the other side? Okay, well that was the training then. That was simple, wasn't it? Right, okay, so we'll see if I can open my window then next time. Okay, so now we will do a 4-line run in the 72 stock. We'll go with this month, so we will go with Harrow and Wealdstone to Elephant and Castle. Let's go that way. 6:27 now. We'll go a bit further down the morning. Harrow and Wealdstone to Elephant and Castle. Okay, we'll go that one. Okay, so we've got to pop my thing in. Do the... Oh, hang on. Hang on, I've got to turn the thing on, haven't I? Control key, control switch on. Oh, is that because that's in... Hang on. No, that's right. What? Yeah, stop beeping at me. That's better. Right, we should be good now. Okay, now that into forward. The thingy into that, which means I should be able to do that. Now I've got to stop up there. Is this actually going to work now? Yay! I can open the window. Yes, there is a Munich subway simulator. The only one that looked interesting out of the stuff I've seen anyway was the bus one. Actually, it's quite interesting. The fact you can build your bus depot and then control the buses, but on real cities in the world. So that does look quite interesting. Right, I can open my window now. Can I open the other one? No, I might have to go over there and do that. Right, so 4-line run now from Harrow and Wealdstone all the way to the other end of the line of the elephants and the castles. where the astute among you will realise that we're not underground. There's another interlock on the other side. Okay. Okay, so unlock the doors. We'll get out of the seat. We'll do the interlock. We'll open the window. There we go. Not in service. Yeah, it sounds good. Right, lock left. Right, we got a red. I know I can change the destination blind. Where are we going? We're going to Elephant and Castles, aren't we? There we go. Elephant and Castle. Oh, we've got a green now. Let's do the go thing then. There we go. Right, we should get a bit of better audio now. So I open the windows. Probably turn that down a bit actually. There we go. Right, off to Kenton. Flat out at 27. That's a strange thing to ask out for, but I imagine there are different smells. Especially if you've had a curry or been on the beer the night before. That's probably why you want to open the windows. So yeah, we do a 4-line run in the 1972 stock, and then we do the training and then do a 4-line run the other way in the 1938 stock. Right, a bit of coasting. I will do this, actually it's probably too late now, isn't it? When I get Train Sim World 3 then for console, I will do a console stream. I've got Train Sim World 2 for console. Actually, perhaps I could do that next week, before we say goodbye to Train Sim World 2. I'll do a console stream on Train Sim World 2. That's not a bad shout, actually. Just before it ends. Well, that's not a bad bit of braking, if I say so myself. Oh, I want a bad bit of braking. Oops, finger slipped. Tonight, by the way, for those watching live, back with some golfing with idiots at 6:30. Looking forward to that one in the heat. Tomorrow at lunchtime, because we only did a short farming stream yesterday, going to do some more farming tomorrow at lunchtime. And then more trains back. That wasn't loud at all. More trains back next Wednesday. I'm going to be on the Woodhead line for the first time, I think. Right, South Kenton is next. I really do like the audio with this. I don't think you quite get it there, Art, do you? Right, South Kenton is the next station stop. So yeah, looking forward to Train Sim World 3. I'll be doing the 4-line or lengthened runs on the streams, and then reverting back to going over some of the old runs again, until we then get new routes, which I'm sure won't be long because the rate that content is being put out. I'm sure there'll be some new stuff for Train Sim World 3 soon. Alright, South Kenton approaching. Must be quite good as a driver. Well, on one hand good, but on one hand not good. If you're on the same line all the time, you know the braking points, you know the route, you know every bend, which is, in one respect, you can class as being a good thing, because you get to be familiar. The other respect of that, though, is you get to be too familiar with the line, so you're not sort of perhaps on your toes as much. So we will end up underground, by the way. Underground, currently overground. Not sure where the Wombling Free happens. Do we go past Wimbledon? We don't on this, do we? Locking doors. Right, stop at Wembley Park. No, North Wembley. What did I say, Wembley Park? I quite like that these are a bit more spaced out as well. Not sure about Derail Valley. What's the multiplayer one that I really liked but nobody else in the community's got, so never did it in multiplayer? I think I've uninstalled it now. Right, North Wembley coming up. Railroads Online, that's the one. Yeah, I really like that, and I thought it would have been brilliant fun in multiplayer, but it only works if other people have got it in multiplayer, or other people have got it rather. Right, I'm now arriving at North Wembley. We've got yellow in front of us now. Unlocking left. Yeah, a couple of new things on First Look Thursday coming up as well. Next week, I think I'm going to be doing Yacht Mechanic on Thursday. Then I've got YouTuber's Life 2. Didn't play the first one. City Eye, which looks interesting. Train Valley. And I've still got to do a stream on Soda Story Brewing Tycoon. So plenty of stuff coming up on First Look Thursdays. Okay, stop at Wembley Central. Okay, we've got a yellow, so we need to be careful of that. Okay, we've got a red, which is after the station, so that's fine. Must be quite nice if you're doing I don't know if the drivers do a full line run on this, whether they'll start at one end and go all the way through to the other end. I'm guessing they will. They won't change halfway, will they? So being out in the sunshine and then diving into the tunnels. That was a little bit laggy. Yeah, there's obviously something else in front of us. Well, another tube train, one would think. Wembley Central approaching. Oh, it's a picket line. It could be that as well. I would probably guess another train. Although it hasn't gone yellow yet. You'd think if it was the other train was spaced enough in front of me, they would have gone yellow by now. Into Wembley Central we come. I've been to Wembley for years. I did a tour of the Wembley football ground, the old Wembley football ground, which was quite interesting. Every time I come back into, I really enjoyed doing some Train Sim Classic the other day, but every time I come back into Train Sim World, or the Train Sim World, I'm just generally impressed with it. There we go, turn green, you are collecting Mundo. Right, Stonebridge Park, platform 1 is next in 1 mile. I just think they've done a really good job with the audio in this, and I'm certainly looking forward to the extra things that we're going to get in Train Sim World 3. You know, dynamic weather, different passengers, longer routes on a couple of lines, and I'm guessing then longer routes going forward. That's going to be really good. So they will be bringing you Train Sim World 3 content before release. So either be on the first look Thursday, depending on when I'm able to, or certainly on the Saturday before release. I'm just looking forward to longer routes. You know, I want to get up to like the 2-hour route. I think I'd be really happy if we could do a 2-hour route in Train Sim World. No new routes announced yet. Right, up towards Stonebridge Park. Slowly. I'm running late, but I don't really care. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the extended routes when the game releases. I will do all of the new routes from end to end to be able to see how long they are. So yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, just the detail in this. The audio is key for me in any sim. You know, I'd rather have decent audio over decent graphics. I think audio is part of the immersion. That was close. So, you know, graphically, I'm not that fussed, although this does look really good. I'd rather have better audio. Yeah, a little bit of the... Oh, yeah, that door opened. Look, that was perfect. Okay, if they got out of there and turned right, they'd fall off the edge of the platform, but that's not my issue. That's their problem. I won't be doing this in 5 to 10 years, our fault. Right, Halsden, platform 1, in 0.9 of the miles. Oh, if they bring a pacer out for Train Sim World, I will use that on every single route. Right, Halsden next, 0.9 miles. Yeah, if you're new to the streams, by the way, Train Sim World 3, soon to be coming. It's something I stream every single Saturday lunchtime. I do some Train Sim Classic on a Wednesday night, as well as other streams from Tuesday all the way through till Sunday. Just one day of the week. I'm not here to annoy you. Oh, the Riviera line would be fantastic. I would love the Riviera line. I want them to continue the Great Western Main Line. I want to see like Reading to Bristol. Even if they did it in bits, I think I'd be quite happy. And then Bristol to Plymouth, Plymouth to Penzance. So even if they broke it up, I'd be happy with that. Right, Harlesden approaching. We've got a yellow. Yeah, I think we're going to get some other content, which is really good. It's great to see other stuff coming. I think this will end up being, well, because of console, I think that this has certainly gained a lot of popularity, which is fantastic. So I will be streaming it on console next week for the first time for me, just before it gets replaced. And I love the fact that not just for this, but for a lot of games, that the console market is actually increasing for simulation games. It's really good. Right, Harlesden Platform 1. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think we've probably got another year, maybe, of supporting the older consoles. They're still capable. The Xbox and PS4 can still, hold their own, or the Xbox One X or what's the One S, whatever it is now. But yeah, it won't be long before. The thing is, we're the ones that are demanding this better content, these better graphics. So we're driving the fact that we force them not to create content for the older stuff. What I don't like, and yeah, you're correct, Heartwarming, is this thing where we're getting mobile games ported to PC. Games that might be good on mobile just don't work on PC. So stop doing that, people. Just stop it. Right, we've got a 30 limit coming up and a red after this station. So we're okay on that. We're going to be slightly speeding unless this goes uphill a little tiny bit, which I think it's going to. So we should be good as we lose a bit of speed going up the hill. No, it's the one. It's not bus. It's bus management. Where it was, I linked it in a Discord yesterday. I think it's called Bus Driving Sim 22. Right, we are arriving at Willesden Junction. Slightly overshooted, a little tiny bit. That's all right. Yeah, that's fine, actually. The people got off. Look, perfect. It does sound good with the audio of the other train pulling away. Oh, I got locked doors. Hang on. It does just look so good, doesn't it? I went to release the brakes then. Wrong thing. Right. 0.9 miles to Kensal Green. Not yet, Artful. I will be doing more as dusk falls. Streamed that last Sunday, and we got to the point where we thought it was the end. It wasn't. The credits rolled. I went back to the menu, and it isn't the end. That was halfway. Since then, I've recorded another 40 minutes, not knowing how long it was going to last. So that's going to go out on YouTube in 2 weeks' time, on the Friday. The Sunday after that, I'm going to carry on from that point on Twitch. So I'm going to recommend anyone wants to watch that one, watch the 40-minute video that's going to go out on YouTube in 2 weeks. Because otherwise you won't see what happened between the end credits and where I'm going to start streaming from. Because it won't make sense. And I can't go back to the point where I was because I didn't save it at the end of the end credits. Otherwise I would have gone back and redid it again. But yeah, we're only about halfway through the story, so I've got another couple of streams left in that. So tomorrow we're doing farming. Next Sunday we'll do something else. The Sunday after that then we'll do As Dusk Falls. They'll both be on YouTube though, so if you miss it, they will be on YouTube. You won't be able to participate, unfortunately, but they will be on the YouTubes. Not that anybody watched yesterday's, but I'm just going to put it all out there anyway, in case at some point in the future someone's interested in watching it. But yeah, then I will try and find something else like that to do on like a Sunday lunchtime. Yeah, I think that'll be bank holiday weekend, actually. Yeah, 2 weeks' time, won't it? So that'll be bank holiday weekend. So I'll be doing that on the Sunday lunchtime. There'll be an additional stream on the Sunday night. Oh, look how good the roof looks on this, look, with the sun glinting off it. That looks so good, so good. It does just look so good, doesn't it? I'm just going to just do that a second. Ignore me. There we go. That's not the thumbnail, honestly. I wouldn't do that. Professional here. Right, we got yellow. Hang on, I didn't close the doors, did I? Close the doors first. Okay, now we'll go. There we go. Right, Queen's Park is next. Well, there's only so far they can go, isn't there? I think they try and put as much detail in to make it look as realistic as they can. It's getting the balance between the realism and the playability. You can put, you know, lots of detail in, and on certain PCs, if you're playing on PC, it'll run like a dog. So for me, as long as the important stuff's there, I'm quite happy. I don't know what shouldn't be there because I don't know what shouldn't be there. That makes sense. And high OGS. Right, we've got a 15 coming up, so better do a slow it down thing, haven't I? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the dynamic weather. I think the dynamic weather is going to be really cool. Yeah, Train Sim World 3 has been... Oh, I slowed down too much there. Has been announced. So I will be bringing you Train Sim World 3 content before release. Right, so we've got to crawl through here at 15 miles an hour, which always seems weird to me while we're going through these sheds. It just does seem a bit strange, but that's a thing. Hi, Richard. I'm not sure, Artful. Well, especially as there's a Queen's Park where I live, which doesn't have a tube station. I think a lot of towns have got a Queen's Park, named after the Queen, obviously. Well, the current one. Could be the older one. Get on my train, people. I should give you a toot. They're not Queen's Park Rangers. Oh, God, no. Probably after Vicky. I don't know here. No, I should imagine... I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Who, what, why it was... Who, which, what? There were some words in there. Which Queen... It's too hard. I can't do the words. Which Queen the Queen's Park here was named after. Kilburn Park. We haven't got a Kilburn Park. I've still got this 15 limit. Oh, braking power. And then he returns again. Down we go. Going down, down. Oh, I don't care about being on time. On any train sim or train sim world wow, we'll start that again. On any train sim, I'll edit that for YouTube. On any train sim, I won't, or train sim world 2 route that I do, I'm never on time. That's quite dark. It's dark. That's better. It's only words. Right, do the slow down thing. Ooh, there's some braking. There's definitely some braking going on. Oh, too much of the braking. Let's do less of it. And then do a bit more. Nope, off with the braking. I'm not very good at the braking thing. 2 Australian states are named after Queen Victoria. Or Victoria. Big one of them, I'm guessing. Mind the gap. Oh, there isn't one. Don't mind the gap. Queensland. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That could be after any queen. Could be after this queen. Could be after RuPaul. Anyway, lock the doors. Maida Vale. That's where the BBC studio. I say this every time we do this route. BBC studios are, isn't it? Maida Vale. They do the live thingy music. What's it? Thingies. You know, those things. If you are new to the streams, by the way, they are all this random. Okay, moving forward at speed. Don't drop below 88 miles an hour. If you do hit 88 miles an hour, you'll go back to the future. $500 yards to Maida Vale. New South Wales isn't New South Wales, it's New South Wales. Oh, there you go. It's like the East Coast of America, isn't it? It's got lots of places named after the UK. New York. You made a time machine out of a 1972 stock? No way! Fun fact. The original time machine in Back to the Future was going to be a fridge. We're good. New York was originally New Amsterdam. The hospital is still called New Amsterdam, which is also a brilliant TV series, by the way. If you've never watched it and you're into medical dramas, it's so good. Probably more comfortable and reliable than a DeLorean, yeah. Locking doors. Okay, Warwick Avenue. I'm gonna rock down to Warwick Avenue. At least the aircon works in the fridge. Well, that's my solution, by the way. It's quite Heath Robinson. I've got one of those beer fridge things in my room here, which is currently at 31.8 degrees, by the way. I've had it on all morning. I've now opened the door of it, because it's about 2 foot to my left, and put a little USB fan inside the door, blowing the cold air at me. It seems to be working in a very Heath Robinson way. Because on last night's stream it got to like 37 degrees in here, which is a bit warm. So we will be taking a 4-line run, which is what we're doing in this 72 stock. We're then going to do the training in the 1938 stock, and then we'll do a 4-line run coming the other way. Oh yeah, he did get a cigarette brand named after him. It's quite dark in here. Oh, we got 25 limit. That's handy because we're doing 25 of the miles in an hour. It's very tunnely. I still find it cool whenever I go to London and go on the Underground. It still is an awesome thing when you just see a train appear out of the tunnel. For people that are on it every day, it's just normal, isn't it? But when you're only visiting London occasionally, or you don't go on the tube that often, just to see the train just appear out of the tunnel, I think it is quite cool. Well, it is to me anyway. I find lots of simple things amusing, but that's just me. Warwick Avenue, a good place to connect. Warwick Avenue for Little Venice. Didn't realise there was a place in London called Little Venice, but apparently if you want to go there, change here at Warwick Avenue. Bristol's mayor insists Bristol should have a tube system. Really? Paddington is next, not the bear. I need to watch the second film of that. Half a mile to the Paddingtons. This is the bit I should imagine where it's quite difficult being a tube driver to know where you are in the tunnel, or whether you just don't start braking until you see the light of the platform. Slowing down because we've got 25 limit coming up. Oh, here another train going the other way. So we are running late, 7 minutes, 8 minutes late on a 50-minute 48-minute run. That's good. Well, it makes the stream a bit longer. And I know I slowed down too early. I would be sacked, wouldn't I? After day one out on my own, I'd be like, yeah, it's just not working out. It's not us, it's you. Looking right. It's quite grubby, isn't it? Passengers must not pass this point. Danger. Electrified track. Useful. Oh, blimey. Oh, God, you remember those? Those ice cream bikes with the three-wheel thing with the ice cream thing in the middle you used to see everywhere. Probably making a comeback now. Edgware Road is next. I love the fact we can see the gradient. So we're going down at 2.5% currently. All right, now on a flat bit. Into the station we come at Edgware Road. Yeah, I love the original series of Paddington Bear. Not that I'm old enough, of course, to have seen it. So I need to watch the second film. I thought the first film was brilliant. Arriving at Edgware Road, opening the doors. Way out is that way. Useful, because you don't want to go that way. Well, we can't all be 23. Indeed, it's a tough age. I'm not looking forward to 24. Dovetail Games to do either the engine DLC. As long as they have the same noise. That was really low budget TV, wasn't it? But very good. Marleybone. Mary LeBone. We can't talk about giving Mary a bone, thank you very much. This is a PG stream. Ethan, thank you very much for 11 of the moths. 11 of them. That's very nearly half a year there, Ethan. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, the original Thomas Tank Engine was fantastic. Same as the original Postman Pat and the original Fireman Sam. Now they've gone all CGI. They're just not the same. I am good. Moist, but good.
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
Why would they tour a station 24 hours a day when the line doesn't run 24 hours a day? Are they going to keep around the track workers and the cleaners that are coming in overnight? Seems a bit strange. The new Thomas. I haven't seen the new Thomas, but the fact that it's CGI. And someone said that Postman Pat's now got a helicopter. What? He had a van. That's all you need. He just had a little van and a cat. Why has he now got a helicopter? Yeah, just the original Thomas quicker deliveries. Yeah, but he only delivers in the bloody village. Why does he need a helicopter? The Parcel Force edition. They don't deliver by helicopter. Airdrop. Get him a drone. He'd have a drone next, wouldn't he? Postman Pat and his drone. Bloody Jess will fly about in. Postman Pat now works for Amazon. He's been outsourced. Sorry, Pat. Your time's come. You'd have to go work for Amazon. We'll give you a Mercedes Sprinter. Off you go. Oh, there's the braking. Unlocking left. The traffic was so bad in Greendale, so they bought him a helicopter. Really? It's all Sprinters here. You see a fleet of them. Like about 10:30 in the morning. There's just a whole fleet of Sprinters leaving where they park up. An old park and ride place they all go to. Locked doors.
Prohibited at all stations and on all train services. This includes e-cigarettes.
How are they advertising Pringles? How's that a thing? Why have they got actual in-game advertising? Tut 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 tut. Right, let's go. Oh, you still get the individuals that do the deliveries. They're the ones that do if you order something the same day, isn't it? That's dark. That's not so dark. I ordered something last week that handily was delivered by the Royal Mail. Because I wasn't in on Monday, Amazon will just put it behind the recycling bin or pop it through the letterbox. It was something that would go through the letterbox. Because it was delivered by Royal Mail and I wasn't in, they took it back to their depot. Thanks. I then had to download an app, fill out 4,000 questions just to get it re-delivered back again. A week later. A week later. Thanks, Amazon. And I won't be in on Monday when it gets re-delivered, so God knows what's going to happen there. I'm just going to leave a note on my window going, Royal Mail, just put it in the recycling box. Yeah, if I order something and Amazon deliver it, my predetermined place to leave stuff is behind the bin or in the recycling box. But this would have fit through my letterbox, so it's just a Royal Mail one ball that more than his job's worth. Oh God, no. One of my neighbours is an axe murderer. The other family, I think, if they took a parcel in, I'd never see it again. My servants must have been in the garden. Oxford Circus is next. Oh, I had after the stream last night, sat downstairs, opened the patio door, bit of cool air in. My neighbour's teenage kids decided to sit in the garden and blare, literally at full volume, I can only describe it as gangster rap. That every other word was a swear word and using the N word, just throwing about like, you know, anything. So I had to close my door. Love my neighbours, really do. Anyway, back to trains. Approaching Oxford Circus next. No, the axe murderer. Actually, he's a really nice guy, the other side. I call him the axe murderer because he never leaves the house. Like, once a week he goes out, goes shopping and goes back in again, which is what I'd do if I didn't have to work. That was quite bendy. That was definitely quite bendy. I went out this morning at 20 to 7, went shopping, came back. That's it. I won't be going out again until Monday. Too flipping hot out there. Maeve! I've done my bit to end the drought. I've booked my camping holiday for next month. Ah, good. Thank you, Maeve. It's guaranteed to rain. Well, can you come and camp here then? Because it'll rain where you are, obviously. But thank you, Maeve. 11 months. That's a long time. Yeah, we're going to get rain on Monday. I'm looking forward to that. Although I've got to do work. I've got to do stuff at work that involves me being outside, so I'm not looking forward to that so much. Oops, sorry, finger slipped. Locking doors. See it, say it, sort it is a really stupid slogan, I think, personally. Yeah, I'm determined to get to York this year, to the Railway Museum. That's going to happen. I'm thinking sort of November, December, something like that. Right, 700 yards to Piccadilly Circus, which makes me think of Piccalilli. Don't mind a bit of Piccalilli. See it, take it, snort it. Yeah, well, that's not quite the same, but, you know, let's imagine some ad company got paid millions to come up with that slogan. Nice day to get me some proper homemade chutney. See, corned beef, mash, and some sort of pickle, like piccalilli or some pickled onions, some good old chutney. There's a proper meal right there. Oh, nice one, mate. One of my favourite bits of the country down there, Southsea. Go to Southsea. If you start at the fun fair in Southsea, there's the chain link walk. There's a chain link in the footpath that takes you up, which is a Millennium Walk. It takes you round by the docks, round by the Isle of Wight ferry if you follow it, and then ends up at the Spinnaker Tower. It's actually a really, really nice walk. And free. We like free. And obviously that's where the hovercraft goes from to across the Isle of Wight. Which is a quick and cheap way of getting across the Isle of Wight. Oops. Way out is that way. Good. Don't go this way. Because it says danger, danger, high voltage. That's where they got it from. Okay. Right, locking left. Next is Charing Cross.
Please remain behind
30 quid, that's cheap. Oh god, we've got a 20. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Thank you. Phew, I was lucky. We've been done for the speeding thing. Thankfully, we don't have any points on this thing. Unlike the trains we have, but not in the same way as we do in Train Sim. How am I behind on time? Because I'm driving slowly and talking to you lot. I'm always behind on time. It's what happens. I don't care about timetables. I think the because hovercraft goes straight across, the boats don't. They have to follow the shipping routes. I think the Isle of Wight crossing is the most expensive crossing in the world to take a car for the amount of distance you travel and the amount of money it costs, which is why there's been a lot of opposition to putting a bridge across to the Isle of Wight. Also, the fact, I think, because the Isle of Wight wouldn't cope with the increased number of people that would then appear on the Isle of Wight. Right, embankment is next. So we've still got to make the return journey in the 1938 stock. Oh, some speeding. Some speeding is happening. There's some speeding going on. We're okay now. Okay, and unless it's in our bath, Ethan, just saying this, no man should be driving a Fiat 500. You just no. Wow, that was really cool. In that does remind me of like 80s wallpaper. It's definitely an 80s design, isn't it? That looks so good. Oh, hang on, lock doors. That's why I'm late. I'm getting distracted by things. Right, Waterloo. The biggest selling car in parts of America is very stylish. Yeah, but still, you just. Anyway, 400 yards to Waterloo. I thought I'd struggle to make this a 2-hour stream because it's 48 minutes in each direction. I didn't anticipate how long I would take. Oh, that's quite bendy coming in there. Said the actress to the bishop. Waterloo is quite boring. Is that it? 33 miles to the gallon. Jesus Christ, what is it? A flipping 3 litre or something. Lock left. Lambeth. Lambeth is next. Well, yeah. I wouldn't even entertain buying a car that did less than 50 miles to the gallon. Every car I've owned in the last, blimey, God knows how many years, has done sort of mid-50s, early 60s on a run. Right, Lambeth North is coming up in 400 yards, innit? I don't know, a lot of new cars, because I've been looking at buying a new car. I've been looking at the Fiesta. And that averages sort of 52 to the gallon from a 1 litre turbo, which is good. Yeah, diesel's not big in the USC. Europeans, we like a small diesel. Mine's got a 1.6 diesel in it, which is the same engine I had in my last car as well. So, you know, on a good run, on like a 60 mile an hour road, I can see above 60 miles to the gallon. On a sort of motorway run, mid 50s. Even round town, I'm getting 40s. So I struggle to go back to a car that does less than 50 miles to the gallon, because you get used to the fuel economy. Right, Elephant and Castle, final stop then, in 800 yards. Yeah, if you're doing a lot of miles, then diesel certainly is. Okay. Congratulations, Harry. See, electric isn't the future. Not for the masses. It won't be. It's either going to be synthetic fuels or hydrogen. Yeah, there aren't many diesel hybrids. That's the problem. Volvo did one. Most hybrids are petrol. But yeah, there aren't many diesel hybrids. Right, here we come to Effalump and Castle. So now we'll jump in the 1938 stock without doing the training. Or should I do the training? I might do the training. Should we do the training? I'll do the training. And then we'll go the other way. So I probably won't remember how to drive the electric, the 1938 stock. Or should we just not do the, let's not do the training. I'm sure we can work it out. Oh my god, I've overshot. Yeah, mine's turbo diesel. The last few have been turbo diesels. I see you people. I see you getting on my train. I've got my eye on you. That was a noise to end on, wasn't it? Right, so there we go. So 14 miles, 1 hour, 1 minute that took. Right, so let's go back. Train Sim World 3, pre-order now. We'll click on the exploratory. We'll go for the 1938 tube stock. And we'll go the other way round. We'll go Elephant and Castle. Can we go the whole route the other way? Elephant and Castle to Harrow and Wealdstone. There we go. Hopefully we can now remember how this thing works. Right, reverse the key into forward, and lock the doors. Have we got anything we have down here in it? Master key on. We should be good now. Close that, open that window. Open that window. Lock doors. Okay, so Lambeth North. Oh god, we've got brakes on this thing as well, haven't we? Right, so you've got 2 levers now I've got to worry about. I haven't put any lights on. There's no lights. I can't see a thing. It's dark. It's dark. It's definitely... Mummy! It's definitely dark. Oh, well, that made all the difference. Probably because we came into the tunnel thing at the same time as well, I think. Right, so in the 1938 stock now. With a whistle that sounds exactly the same as the other one. Right, I mustn't forget that I've got to do the braking on a separate thing now. Can you imagine being a commuter nowadays and this thing trundles into the station? You'd be like, what the hell is that? I have to worry about air raids. What, in 1938? No, because it hadn't started then. That was the mid-40s, wasn't it? Well, no, early 42, 43, wasn't it? These ones were on the Isle of Wight until recently, yeah. Right, in we come into Lambeth North. So we've actually got to apply the brakes on a separate lever. Which is going to be slightly more tricky. Oh god, no, I nearly overbraked there. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning. Still the best in the West End. London, the musical. God, really? Oh, lock doors. That's me. No, don't unlock left. Hang on. We unlock the right. Okay, let's do that properly. I'll get back inside. Right, release the brakes. The island one's more whistly. They were a bit more whistly. That's dark again. It appears to be the darkness has arrived, and not with Justin and what's his face. My left doors are still open. Oh yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about things like that. That's the one, Hawkins. We need the one in the wheelchair that knew lots of stuff. That was his brother, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Well, you were on the same wavelength as me there, I thought. Right, into Waterloo. Not the battle or the ABBA song. Passengers should know not to get out while the train is moving. Or get out on the side where there's a wall. That would be a clue as well, wouldn't it? Don't get out on the side where there's a wall. Get out on the side where there's a platform. You think they know these things, wouldn't you? It's not my fault. Someone falls out and gets trapped between the wall and the train. It's their own stupid fault. Can't blame me. Right, into Waterloo. Oh, hang on, that's not that one. I was pressing the wrong button for the brake. That didn't work. Eddie Redmayne did a good job of portraying him in that film. What? Matey boy that had his arm in his jacket with the one that played bowls before went off to battle. Him? Oh, you wasn't thinking about Nelson. That's who I was thinking of. But what? Was there a film about Waterloo then that I didn't see? Oh, we've got to wait now because we're early. Who saw that coming? The North Circular Shopping Centre. Everything you need. Really? I bet it's not everything I need. I need some more jelly babies. Can I get those there? So you've got to wait another minute. How are we early?
Attention, please. Closed circuit television and remote video monitoring is in use at this station for your personal safety and security.
And to be like spying on people. Why is that person stood there? We're not getting on the train? There's definitely a gap, isn't there? Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap. Where are you going? Why? Okay, you're going to sit down. Okay, you just appeared there sitting down. Do 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 do. Why not getting on? The doors are open. I shall. Here we go. Kismet Hardy. Yes, he didn't say kiss me Hardy. He might have done secretly, but Hardy didn't want to, let him know about their affair. Well, it's all the people coming in off the battlefield, isn't it? That's what it is. That's why it's busy. Right, embankment. He was attracted to Laurel. Oh, it was the hat. That's what did it. That's another fine mess you got me into. Right, 600 yuds. What's the one? The one. There's a. That's a good trick if you can do that. There's a. What's the? There's a. I'll get there eventually. Bear with me. On the embankment, there's a pub, which is above a tube station. It's a walkabout pub, or it was. What's the tube station? Is it Temple? It's just a bit down the embankment, isn't it? I think down towards Tower Bridge. It's a good pub as well, so they good food. Right, 100 yards, we're approaching the embankments. The Knights Templar. I need to watch those films again with the Robert Langdon thing. Him with the the one with the guy with the basketball and that can run. That bloke. Unlocking doors. Well, that was quite loud.
Passengers are reminded that smoking is prohibited at all stations and on all train services. This includes e-cigarettes.
Indeed, and because smoking an e-cigarette makes you look like a dick. Hang on, I'm going to shut the doors. Bear with me. There we go. We're rolling backwards. I'm rolling backwards for Christmas. Okay, we're moving forwards again now. I think I started doing that one because they've still got another film. They're really good films. Da Vinci Code, that's the one. The Da Vinci Code was a really good film. Yeah, it's probably that, Ethan. Welcome to Random Saturday. God knows what it's going to be like when I'm golfing later on because it's warm enough. Actually, my fridge door open with fan in fridge method is actually keeping the heat down a little bit in here. Angles and demons. They're no good. Give a bit of Pythagoras and they're really confused, demons. So no, can't do it. You ask them how to work out the angle of the third bit of a triangle. They get really annoyed. We're now a joke. I've got this vision in my head now. All these demons sat in a classroom with a protractor. No, I just can't work it out. Flames everywhere. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Angles and demons. Oh dear. Right, where are we going? Oh, the Piccadilly chutney place is next. Did I read the book Holy Blood, Holy Grail? No, I didn't actually. I can't remember the last time I actually read a book. Ask a demon what's a right angle. Exactly, they kill you. Right, 222 of the yuds. And we're at Piccadilly. So yeah, next Saturday, I'm going to be doing Train Sim World 2 on console. Not streamed it on console, only played it about 5 minutes actually on console myself. But we'll be doing that on console next Saturday, just before the release of Train Sim World number 3. Otherwise it'd be stupid doing Train Sim World 2 content after Train Sim World 3 releases. Oh, that's some braking. That's definitely quite some loud. It's not. You can't really say I'm horny, can you? I'm whistly. There's a difference between being hot. No, I'm not going to go there. It's an adult stream. No, it's not an adult stream. That's tonight. 18 rating will be on tonight. Lots of balls and things. Anyway, locking doors. No, don't unlock the right one. Lock the left one. Are we nearly there? Yeah. Oxford Circus is next. Exactly, that's why it's there. And there's always some garlic, a wooden cross in any maths class. It's got to be there in a cupboard somewhere. And some salt. Hang on, now it's vampires, isn't it? It's close. Right, 600 yards to go to Oxford Circus. So yeah, streams coming up then tonight back at 6:30 with some golfing with idiots. I think half a dozen of us for tonight. Tomorrow lunchtime, more farming. We only did a short farming stream yesterday because of the heat. So back with some more of that tomorrow lunchtime. And then back next week. Tuesday we got some OMSI. Wednesday is Train Sim Classic. Where I'm going to be doing the Woodhead line. Don't think I've done that at all yet. Thursday night, first look at Yacht Mechanic Simulator. Next Friday night is Music Night. No, that's not right. Something next Friday night. Don't know what it will be. And next Saturday lunchtime, this on console. Oh, you can't beat a bit of Janet and John. Vampire at Chessington is one of the best coasters. No. Well, Nemesis for me, which is not in action at the moment. They're revamping it. I love Nemesis. I went on it about 6 times in a row once. Right, we are approaching Oxford's circus. You know, as Oxford has had a circus. I'll come out of action next season. Yeah, such a good coaster. Oops. Oops, oops. Yeah, one of the many things we were going to try and do as a meetup was Alton Towers. But there was no interest. Locking left. Right, Regent's Park is next. In 0.6 of a me. Stop giving the horn. You can't help it. It's a whistle, not a horn. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with Air. It was a bit of a letdown for me as a coaster. When I get to America next year, I've got to go to a theme park, not Disneyland. I've got to go to a Six Flags. Go on a proper coaster. I've never been on the big one at Blackpool. I've been to Blackpool, but before the big one opened. The Grand National, I still think is a fantastic coaster up there. Right, here we come to Regent's Park. We're only running about a minute behind schedule as well at the moment. We have one at Breen Leisure Park. Blimey. Yeah, those are the ones where you think you're just going to die at every corner. You're not going to make it round. We can see the bend of the track. I forgot how great a route this was actually, the Bakerloo Line. It is so good. It's actually really nice to do something that's, you know, the stations are close together. I'm not normally a fan of stations being really close together, but do like this. So next week I think it'll have to be London Commuter on console. That might be the thing. Right, release the thing. Yeah, I've got no interest in going to Disneyland, but I would like to go to a Six Flags. Problem is, I think I'm planning on going to the States in February. So might be a bit chilly to be in a theme park. And it might not be open either. Right, let's go full parallel. How early will I get Train Sim World 3? Should be a week before the first release, so 2 weeks' time. Maybe earlier, but I won't be able to show anything. I think I might actually get it earlier than that, but there's going to be a point where I can't show anything. So I can create content, but I won't be able to show it. I won't be able to stream it, but I might create content for YouTube and then stream it as soon as I can, even if it means shifting some streams around. So the first evening that I'm able to stream it, I will do so. Oh, that's always open, Richard. We're only running 2 minutes late now. We're doing okay. Right, locking the doors. Marleybone or Marylebone. Yeah, so golfing with friends tonight. At the moment, well, there was 7 of us. I think Ed's dropping out because it's too hot, which I understand because he's old and he might die. So it should be 6 of us tonight. We did it with 5 last week, so 5 I'm okay with. But yeah, looking forward to that tonight at 6:30. Golfing with friends. And then tomorrow, I think, sees the return of Ducky to the farm after a few weeks away. It's actually been a while, I think, 'cause he was on holiday for 2 weeks and he had internet problems. No, I won't do all the routes in one mega stream. I'll do each route as a separate stream. 'Cause I only stream for a couple of hours, don't I? I will do a longer stream on the bank holiday weekend we got coming up in 2 weeks' time. So probably on the Sunday evening. I'll do an extra stream. So I really fancy doing a long train sim route. But if those routes are really good, then I don't know, the high-speed route's been extended to make it longer, so I think that could be quite interesting, maybe doing the high-speed route longer version in like the 166, so to make it an even longer trip, so to see how long we can make the high-speed route. So I might do something like that. German route's got like a 2-hour service. Nice. Right, Edgware Road is next. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the dynamic weather. That's the biggest thing for me. Although I don't normally run with rain on, but the rain actually bounces off the ground on this. And passengers are different. Class 66 freight run. I don't know if you can hook a 166 up to freight car. Actually, you might be able to, because it'll act like an engine, won't it? That could be interesting. See if a 166 can haul freight. Right, into Edgware Road we go. I'm hoping then that what I'd love to see is then them do the Channel Tunnel. I think that would be, to have the Channel Tunnel in Train Sim World, I think that would be really cool. Oops. Staff passing this point must comply with safety instructions. Danger, moving trains. No, it's not. Stationary trains. Have we looked around the cab yet, have I? Very, very woody. Oh, locked doors. Paddington, not the bear. Yeah, someone's done it for Train Sim Classic, I've heard. It's not great though. I think someone's going to do it as an official thing at some point, because I'm sure that the modelling can't be that difficult. Because it's just bits of tunnel, it's copy and paste, isn't it? So the actual making of the route isn't difficult at all. All the work's going to go in at either end. Right, 300 yards to Paddington, not the Bear. Bit of the braking. 20 limit. So yeah, we're on the second full line run. We did the place to the Elephant and Castle, and now we're doing the Elephant and Castle to the place, all the way around. Anyway, first run we did was in the 1972 stock. This is in the 1938 stock. From one end to the other end. That's the one. Harrow. I'm not saying it. Harrow and Wheelsden to the Elephants and the Castles. And now we're doing the Elephants and Castles to the Harrow and Wheelsden. And in we come. Oh. Unlocking the doors on the right. There's no train on that camera. What's going on? Someone's stolen our train. Is our train invisible? Are we a vampire? I hear another train though. Locking doors. Right. Warwick Avenue is next. I think last time we did this, there was an issue. When we came up out the ground, like the game crashed or something. Yeah, so I'm not going to look at it until there's an official release for it, or at least a decent release for it, Artful. I'm not going to look at it. Right, 800 yards to Warwick Avenue. I think I actually prefer the 1938 stock. Yeah, I haven't seen anything on that. You can use all your existing Train Sim World 2 content on Train Sim World 3. Obviously, there is an issue with saves. You won't be able to save the game initially. But as far as your progress, not sure. Haven't heard anything yet. That lyric you just wrote makes me want to listen to If Heartaches Were Nickels. Only certain people will get that one. Let's do the braking thing. Let's do less of the braking thing. Okay. Unlocking the doors to the right. We're on Warwick Avenue. Yeah, they're investigating it. So yeah. Which, to be honest, for me, I'm not bothered by that. I don't mind starting again in a new game, as it were. So that isn't a deal breaker for me. Right, 900 yards to Maida Vale. So we're not far from the point now where we pop up out from underground. Well, yeah, exactly. I won't be doing that for another year and a bit before I upgrade my PC again. Alright, around we go. It's around there. How are we going to get around there? Must be a corner coming up. Oh, blimey, yeah, we got a... oh, this is one we got the 15-mile-an-hour go through the shed thing. Yeah, this isn't one of those games, though, that I look at levels and achievements and stuff in. If you unlocked certain things, then I think it would bother me. So if by having that stuff, you unlocked things, so if you had to get to a certain level, like in a lot of, you know, racing games and stuff like that, you know, you only unlock certain things when you progress certain ways, then I think I'd get upset. But because it's just a number, I'm not bothered by it, if I'm honest. Right, we are approaching Maida Vale. I don't know if that's the reason, Art4. I'm hopeful that they've got multiplayer on their horizon. When Train Sim World 2 came out, they said that multiplayer was something that was in the distance, that wouldn't be in the next release or the, you know, so, you know, could be a thing we'll get in Train Sim World 4 or 5. So being quite frank, as I have done, I don't think what is being released warrants it being a whole new game. I just think it's updates. I don't think there's enough there to make it be a whole new game. I may be proved wrong when I actually get access to it, but my first impressions, a little bit underwhelming. Right, Kilburn Park is next in 700 yards. Yeah, I don't think it warrants version 3. It should be like a midlife upgrade. Even if they said, right, Train Sim World 3 won't be out for another 18 months because we got some features we're going to work on. In the meantime, here's this. I think no one would have complained. You've got some extended routes, you've got some extra dynamic weather, you've got some effects, we've tweaked the menu. Here you go. Here's Train Sim World 2.5. And then in Train Sim World 3, you add in some big features. I don't think anybody would have complained at that. I'm looking forward to the extended routes, and I'm hopeful then that anything that gets released after the release of Train Sim World 3 will then get longer routes in, because that's the one thing that we've been lacking in. The dynamic weather is going to make a difference. I'm not so bothered about the whole training thing. I think that's a bit gimmicky. Oh, I'm in a lucky position where I'll get it to be able to show you the content anyway, but I would have bought it anyway, and I'll probably buy it on console, just so I can then have both versions. So yeah, I don't think I'm not going to be disappointed by it, because I'm looking forward to the features, and I don't want to, you know, sound as though I'm not looking forward to it, but I just don't think from what they've said so far it warrants being a whole new game. But when I get access to it in a week or so, hopefully, I will then be able to make my mind up properly. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, just, I don't know. I'll see. I'll make my mind up. As I said, you know, I will bring it to you before release. As soon as I'm able to stream it, I'll stream it. I'll put some content out on YouTube on it. And it'll be something that will then stay in going forward every Saturday. So going back, looking at some of the old routes in Train Sim World 3. And then hopefully we'll get more content in the future. Well, again, Art 4, I get why they do that. But surely there's something that they could do so that the game would know if you've played it before. So the first time you launch the game and launch a map and launch a route, I get that it would show you how to up, down, left, right. Here's the information. Here's the HUD. The next time you launch a new map, you shouldn't see that. Because you know that. Because it should know that you've already launched a map. Wow, this thing's slow up this hill, isn't it? 13 miles an hour. I bring it back down to... Wow, it's actually going to make it up this? Oh, we finally get to see the train from the outside. That's a hell of a hill. Yeah, and you know, I'm sure things will change. Well, now we gain speed as we're coming into the station. Unlocking left. So, where are we? We're at a place. No, a place is. You can open the power controller past 3, you know. Really? It was just 3. Are you sure? Oh, they just went to full parallel. Right, release the thing. You go forward into 2 on the reverser. Okay. Yeah, so it does go only the full parallel. Can't go any further than that. But if I went into 2 on the reverser, I suppose it would give me more power. Forward 1. Forward 2. There you go. I'll go back into forward 1. Forward 2 is scary. Right, Kensal Green is next with some lag. Yeah, I did genuinely forget how awesome this route is. It's so good. And if we are trundling through there really slowly, just have a look how good this looks. Kensal Rise. What was that from? Bottom? Wow, we're at 15 mile an hour for a long time. Well, I'm doing less than that, obviously. That was Hammersmith. Oh, okay. I need to watch those again as well. The live shows, it's just the funniest thing I've almost ever seen. I went and saw the second one live, and it was just geniuses. Right, Kensal Green, 900 yards. This is the Bakerloo Line. Awesome, Richard. One thing I want to do, which someone did recently in a YouTube video I watched, I want to go to Wilmslow, Arizona. And that only makes sense to certain people. Right, 400 yards from Kensal Green, back out from under the underground, making our way towards our final stop. Standing on a corner. And the fact that there is a flatbed Ford there and a big sign on the wall in the centre of, I'm guessing, town that just says Wilmslow, Arizona. Because I'm guessing so many thousands of people go there to take a picture. And there's an old flatbed Ford on the corner of the street as well. Yeah, one of the channels I follow on YouTube, he did a road trip down Route 66 with his son and ended up there. Because you've got to. It was just so cool. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford. I was actually listening to Hell Freezes Over this morning. Right, Willesden Junction is coming up next. 0.9 of a mile. Yeah, what a brilliant route this is. And that's the difference, I think, with a great route and a not great route. A great route is one that you'll go back and do again and again and again. If you've got routes, which I'm sure we all have, in Train Sim or Train Sim World 2, that you buy it, do it once, and never go back to again. It's got to have something. There are a few routes in this that I wouldn't go back and do again. I really like London Commuter, and I really like this. They did spend the time making it look and feel right. Oh, a little bit of speeding. Oh, imagine a longer... Because where does this go? I'm being not a Londoner. Where does it start and finish? So how much of the line is this? I'm guessing this isn't all of it, is it? So how much more is there to the Bakerloo line that we've actually got? Or is this all of it? So I'm wondering if they would extend... This is the full line. Okay. I'm just wondering if they'd extend this then, but they can't. It'd be nice to get the circle line. Okay. Or what we want really is the Elizabeth line, isn't it? I think that's what we all really want. That's going to be a while off because that's going to take some modelling. Okay, so this is the full line run. Okay. I really liked Glasgow subway. I didn't think I would, but I think that was done very, very well. Again, I think we need more subways. I think that's just what we need.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
Half the train doesn't fit. That's fine. I don't care about that. Some of the passengers can get off. I don't care if all of them can. It's their fault. Okay, Harlesden is next. we've got a green. I think we've probably only got a couple more stations to go then. Yeah, I don't think you'll get a tramway in this, because that sort of... trams are a difficult thing, isn't it? There is that tram simulator thing that's out, which isn't bad. But trams are those things, you know, does a tram belong in OMSI? Or does it belong in Train Sim? Dovetail could be smart there, couldn't they? And just, you know, release a tram sim. Oh, okay. Alright, up the hill we go. 400 yards to Harlesden. I'm gonna overrun. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Don't lag there. Wow, lots of train lines. That's a lot of train lines. Locking doors. Nice stop. A bit panicky. I thought I was going to stop too early, so I released the brakes. There we go, we gained Parrell. Yeah, there's a new tram sim thing coming, isn't there? I never got the other tram sim game. I've only got the first one. Maybe I should look at getting the other one. Right, Stonebridge Park is next. Looks so good. Oh, okay, helpful. Right, we've got a yellow coming up. We've also got a 40 coming up. So doing a bit of the coasty thing. I guess we're going to get a red after the station. Yes, we are. That's fine. Oh, I can't wait to have longer routes in this. I really can't. A longer route with this sort of scenery is going to be good. Yes, there is a new construction sim coming. I will be getting it, I think, before release, I've been told. So I'll certainly be streaming that and hopefully be able to stream it in multiplayer as well if I can pull it off. So yeah, I really like Train Sim, Construction Sim 2015. We never really played it enough to unlock all the decent equipment. That was the problem with that. I just really want a proper multiplayer train sim. That's what I want. That's a lot of lag.
Oh yeah.
And Sib, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the madness indeed. Right, we have a light that is coloured red. And you can tell that by the way that it is. Oh god, that city driver thing looked awful. It looked, no. Just, no. Just, no. No, stop it. No, that just looks so bad. Locking the doors. Wembley Central. Yeah, it just looked bad. Right, we've got a yellow, and then it'll be a red again at Wembley. And a 40 limit. I think this is our penultimate stop. So yeah, next week we're doing Train Sim World 2 on console. Haven't streamed anything of it on console before. Controls take some getting used to, but just to see what the comparison is. So probably end up in London Commuter on that. That's going to be next Saturday. The next train stream is going to be Wednesday night, where I'm on the Woodhead line, which I don't think I've done anything of before. So if you like your train, stick around. 2 train streams a week, Wednesday night and Saturday lunchtime. Oh god, that on the road was awful. Problem is, there's certain games where you should just stay out the market, really. There's only one trucking game. So just don't bother. This is the exception. This has actually impressed me that they've managed to get another decent train sim game into a train sim orientated market. There is that other thing in there, Trains, which I've never played. I've also got that Zuzi 3, which I've never managed to actually get into a train. I've never managed to work out how you actually get in a train to drive a thing. Maybe I should stream that one day, and between us we can see if we can actually do it. And yeah, I am really liking this. I will still always like Train Sim Classic because of the length of routes. You know, I'll be doing my annual long stream in a pacer this year. We're doing London to Edinburgh in a pacer, where you can't do that in Train Sim World. So there is a place for Train Sim Classic for me, but I am really enjoying the Train Sim World. Okay, we are at Wembley Central. We are doing the stopping thing. Eventually. Unlocking the doors. This just looks so good and feels so good. The audio is brilliant. The fact that you can, get up and wander about. I just love that. That just makes it, although you don't do it much, I actually think that it makes it something different. Right, North Wembley. Oh, he's still got a green. I think that's a better thumbnail, isn't it? It was your birthday yesterday. Well, I can't say happy birthday because it's gone. That's it now. You're just 1 year older. Deal with it. That sounded a bit... That was yesterday. Where were you? We'd have wished you happy birthday yesterday. Sod you now. It's gone. You got the new iPhone thing. Oh, the iPhone thing. Is that what it's called? It's not called the 13 or anything. It's just, is it just called the iPhone thing now? They run out of numbers. Is that what it is? I've got the new iPhone thing. There was a Volkswagen thing, wasn't there? That was the name. The iPhone thing Pro Max. I got the 11 Pro Max, which I absolutely love. Right, braking. Pit braking. Doing the braking. Wow, this is going to really... Okay, yeah, most of this train isn't going to fit in this bloody platform then, is it? Sorry, people, if you're in the back, like half of the train, you're not going to be getting off here, basically. Oh. Realise it's the 747. It's the jumbo jet of trains. Well, you wouldn't be ordering a Class 68 because unless you've got a really big back garden. Lock the doors. South Kenton is next. In 0.6 of a mile. Got to be approaching the end soon. I could just look at the T thing, couldn't I? How many more we got? South Kenton, Kenton, Harrow and Wealdstone. There we go. This is so good. I think just being in the old stock, I definitely prefer the 38 stock to the 72 stock. South Kenton's really good for train spotting. Well, not for me. I have to drive all the way there. It seems slightly inconvenient. Yeah, I keep looking at IMAX. I've got a 20... Oh God, how old is it? 2017? Yeah, 2017 iMac. And I want to try and just have less wires and things downstairs. So I'm actually looking at a new iMac to use downstairs. But bloody hell, they're expensive. What was the film with the banana in the tailpipe? What was that? That was a thing. Well, yeah, yeah. But the iMac does look good. Beverly Hills Cop. Yes. Where he's trying to escape the two cops that were tailing him, so he went and stuck a banana in the tailpipe. If you decide to go to EC, don't go at 3 PM on a Tuesday afternoon. I'll remember that. I won't remember that. I need to watch. Those films are so good. So many films I want to rewatch. They're making a fourth one, aren't they? Fourth one? There's rumours to making a fourth one. As long as he does a better job than that than he did with Coming Back to America, wherever it was called. That was awful. First film, really good. Second film, rubbish. Yeah, there's been watching it the same film too many times, yeah, but there's watching a classic again after I probably haven't watched Beverly Hills Cop for, blimey, 15 years. Well, that's just slightly evil, Richard. Okay, speed isn't... Oh, we're going uphill slightly, aren't we? We could have gone into forward too, couldn't we? That's fine. We're making our way slowly towards Kenton. No, not seen that Artful. I was 6 when I watched it. I'm 23 now. You can still watch old films, like, now. Right, finally getting a bit of speed up, as I'll have to come off the power. As we approach Kenton, our penultimate stop for today. It's not illegal to watch old films yet. Well, if you've got them, like on the Blu-rays and stuff, and the DVDs. Who has DVDs nowadays? Please do a smooth stop. Ain't gonna happen, really, is it? See? Welcome to Kenton. Don't jump. Must be a train due. Locking doors. Yeah, I sold my DVD collection many years ago and my CD collection. I've been rebuying some of the classics back on Blu-ray. I watch stuff on streaming, but it's quite satisfying for me. Just going, what do I fancy? Looking along a shelf. Well, I've got them in a cupboard. Looking like we're going to come and go, I fancy watching that. And putting it in and then waiting and then watching it. And I think, you know, watching a Blu-ray and getting the audio from a Blu-ray, I don't know, it's just something about it. And the fact that then if I stop my streaming service subscription, which like many I'm contemplating doing with Netflix, you then can't watch those films. Oh God, the Will Hay films. I think I've got those somewhere. Oh, Mr. Porter is just awesome. Where's That Fire is good. Ask a Policeman is really good. I'm not a fan of where he was the teacher. I'm not a fan of that one. But yeah, you show someone now one of the like Will Hay films. Someone at work say I couldn't watch a black and white film. Why would you do that? Right, Harrow and Willesden. Yeah, because my parents were older. I was brought up on the sort of classic films. I've got every single Cary Grant film. And was brought up on that sort of era of film. I got a picture of Cary Grant actually on my hallway. Right, in we come to Harrow and Willesden. Our final stop for this run. End of the line, said the travelling Wilburys. I try that most streams. Yeah, it's really cool having the old stock, I think. It's so good. So I tried to get the 484 on here, but couldn't work it out. Not that I'd have had time today to run in all three of them, but it's quite cool. Right, into the siding we go then. Someone didn't set a destination. Who was that? No, we're doing another route now. This will be it. So I am back in 4 hours' time for another stream. That little half-hour one. No, this is it now. Trent with his balls. Exactly, tonight. Some golfing with idiots. Looking forward to that. He's falling in the water. Right, make sure we don't crash into the buffers. I really like the multiplayer streams. They're better when we got more people. We've got obviously comments and situations. You bastard person. It's having. Really? I'm going to crash into the buffers. God, that was close. There we go. Yeah, so we have difficulty in getting enough people to do the multiplayer stuff. So I've set like a minimum. So tonight I'd like a minimum of 6 people to do Golf with Idiots. 5 is okay, which is why we didn't do trucking yesterday, because there just wasn't enough of us to do it. So I think 3 people maybe available for trucking. So we didn't do it. But I do enjoy the multiplayer stuff. I like the single player stuff, actually. It's quite nice just doing stuff all by myself. So there we go. We will end there. Next week, next Saturday, I'll be doing some Train Sim World 2 on console, which I've not streamed before. So although it's the same game, the console experience, see how it looks, see how it runs. So that'll probably be the commuter London to Brighton we'll do. And then a week after, I might do wrong train on a route sort of thing. Take the 166 somewhere ridiculous. And then the week after that, hopefully we'll have some Train Sim World 3 content, and we'll stay in that for a few weeks. So there we go. Next stream then, back in 4 hours time for some golfing with idiots. Tomorrow lunchtime then back on the farm, and then next week back with some OMSI, some Train Sim on Wednesday, some Yacht Mechanic Simulator on Thursday, Friday something, next Saturday lunchtime the aforementioned Train Sim World console thing. So there we go. Thanks to you lot in chat then for keeping me company for the last 2.5 hours, and to this lot as well. So thanks to, Blinky's watching, to Blinky, Larwood and Nightbot for doing no moderation, to Sib for following, and to Ethan and Maith for resubscribing, both at 11 months, I think. Yes, they were. Thank you very much indeed. I will be back then with some idiots in 4 hours' time to play with our balls. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.